Air travel is stressed.
We may need to worry about an airline strike.
The labor union representing pilots has authorized a strike.
And widespread worker shortages, especially for seasoned pilots. Technical issues, aging FAA infrastructure.
The system is stressed to the max.
The Allied Pilots Association says more than 96% of its 15,000 members voted, and among those who did, 99% favored a strike. American pilots picketed at the airports around the country today, including at Logan Airport.
In recent weeks, Southwest and American Airlines have been ramping up their threats and voting to strike due to a couple different things. The two main reasons: this stems from American Airlines executives being put under pressure to match or beat the pay terms that Delta Airlines gave its pilots earlier in the year, a 34% raise over a 4-year contract. So it's important to understand that pilots for really United, Southwest, and American are all picketing while threatening to strike. The official strike has not happened yet. Why, you may ask? Contract negotiations are still underway. Allied Pilot Association President Captain Ed Seeker said, "We will strike if necessary to secure the industry-leading contract that our pilots have earned and deserve, a contract that will position American Airlines for success. Our pilots' resolve is unmistakable. We will not be deterred from our goal of an industry-leading contract." Overall, pilots across the board just want a better quality of life, and a quality of life that matches their industry competition. With post-pandemic air travel still on the rise every year and a higher demand for airline pilots due to an increasing number of individuals retiring from the industry, pilots now have an interesting situation where they have a multitude of options among different companies that are all kind of in a cat and mouse game with what they are offering in terms of benefits to their pilots. This is most notable when looking at retirement contributions, where over the last several months, United, Delta, and American have all began upping their retirement contribution matching by 1%, 2% at a time, and able to compete with each other and stay relevant among the industry. This leaves most people asking the big question is, we're already seeing a lot of these regional airlines suffering from this pilot shortage. How will these potential strikes impact air travel, especially over the summer months, should these strikes happen? First and foremost, it's important to understand the strike process, and we will use American Airlines as our example. In order for the strike to occur, the union's negotiations with the airline's management, which are currently undergoing, would have to completely break down. And after that, the National Mediation Board would have to step in to help get discussions back on track. Those discussions as well would have to be non-fruitful, at which point the two sides could either enter into arbitration or return to the status quo for a 30-day cooling off period. During that cooling off period, President Biden would be able to create a presidential emergency board to avert a strike. But if his administration doesn't take that step, then and only then could the pilots stop flying. Now, understand that while you might see pilots on the sidewalks with signs at some of these airports, there's a difference in picketing and a strike. The demonstration is just meant to be informational and raise public awareness of the ongoing contract negotiations. The biggest thing that a lot of people also have to understand with this whole process is that it's more beneficial for the airlines to, go through these contract negotiations with some sort of resolve that is beneficial for both parties than to take the significant loss of canceled air travel. So yes, all in all, your family of 7 is still going to be able to make it to Disney World or the beach or Mallorca or wherever else that you guys are traveling this summer, provided that all of these steps happen and that there is some sort of resolve that occurs not only with American, but Southwest, United, and these other organizations that are, continually going back into these contract negotiations to maintain competitive, they're just demanding a quality in their organization to match what is being offered in other organizations across the industry. And quite frankly, it's hard to blame them. However, rest assured, your summer plans, provided these all end peacefully, we'll say, should still remain intact. As always, thanks for stopping by the Brotallion YouTube channel. Head over to www.brotallion.com. We have some awesome apparel that has dropped on the website. Also, be sure to check out some of our custom apparel options and hit us up if you or your organization would like to work with us, one of our designers, or maybe you already have your own logo. Let us set up a shop for you today at www.brotallion.com. Be sure to like and subscribe. Drop in the comments below on your opinion of this whole airline strike and just kind of the state of the airline industry. Till next time,